Your eyes and shine, it's on again, off again, on again. Watch me fall like dominoes in pretty patterns. Fingers in the blackbird pie. I'm tingling, tingling, tingling. It's what you feel, not what you ought to. Reasonable, sensible, different than makeup. I guess I'm stuck.
Hello, FDM Transtastic. My name is Day, and I'm the new guy. I figured I would start off this one with like a little intro, so I can tell you guys a little bit about myself. Side note, I hurt my neck, so I'm kind of stiff. I can't really turn my head any further than that, so excuse my awkwardness. I'm 22 years old. I've been on testosterone for a year, August 31st, so it's coming up. Piercing apprentice. I've been working as a piercing apprentice for almost a year and 2 months. My orientation is, I'm still figuring it out. It has shifted a lot with my transition. I've had this problem my whole life that's kind of plagued me, and I tend to fall for lesbians. The queers and the trans guys, the queer women and the trans guys. I'm not a straight boy, I can at least say that. Currently I'm living with my ex. We've been broken up for about 3 months. We were together for almost 2 years, and kind of related to what I had just said, we were both pretty much realized we were too gay for each other. She needed to be with people who identified as female, and I need to kind of explore my gayer side. So, good things, progress is being made. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. Alright, so, being short. So, I'm 5'3". I've always been, what my mother calls, petite. I've always been, small, skinny, thinner. I'm in proportion, all with myself, though, so, I'm not really too concerned about it. Definitely have been the guy that people can just, like, hug and, like, pick up, and, like, I would get carried around a lot when I was younger. Now, I really prefer that people not carry me around. It's kind of emasculating, which is strange because, as I've transitioned, I've kind of taken note of the connections between masculinity and power and your height. I have a lot of shorter cis guy friends, but I've really noticed how many of the taller guys really use that height to their advantage, and in certain situations it's definitely one way of them being able to show their position of power in the among the ranks. So it's really a frustrating fact of the cis-sexist society and mainstream socialization that a lot of men go through, but I do know lots of scrappy short guys, short cisgendered guys, so it's definitely compatible, and it's not the end of the world. So I just use them as inspiration to just be a powerful short guy. It's not really as excuse the pun, big of a deal as sometimes it's made out to be. I've heard of some guys growing a little bit on testosterone. I mean, I don't know if everybody experiences this, but I know at least myself, especially in those first like 4 or 5 months on team, my bones and my legs and in my thighs would just hurt because they were growing. They were getting bigger, and the T headaches you get, it's because your brain is getting a little bit bigger. So, I mean, there is a possibility for you to grow a little bit on testosterone, but I mean, you're not going to grow like a foot. So, I have found a place online. It's called peacockproducts.com, and it's actually the place where I got the STP that I use, and I have a review for that on my personal channel, which I'll put a link to that video down in the underwear bar. The product that they have, as well as the awesome STP, is called a height increase insole, and it's $12, and it's like a little thing you put inside your shoe that goes like up under your like the little layer of cushy stuff in the bottom of your shoe, and it can increase your height 3.5 to 5 centimeters. So if you're looking for just a little bit of a boost, maybe you can give that a try. I'll put the link for that info down in the underwear bar as well. So yeah, there's a hurricane coming. I know this is completely random, but this is a really cool resource that I found, and I figured that even if the hurricane that's happening doesn't end up doing much damage, I don't know, I don't really watch like mainstream media, and like I don't watch TV, I don't watch the news, so I really have no idea what the weather's doing right now. It's not raining here, it's sunny. But I found, actually I had a friend that ended up posting this link, but I'll post it at the bottom, and it's a trans people and hurricanes PDF file, and it's just kind of like a checklist for a trans person. Say you were like the trans people that got hit by Katrina, like, you know, if you were stranded without your hormones, without, you know, for male to females, if you were stranded without, you know, like your makeup and like your hair accessories and just the basic stuff that it takes for you to pass in public, that can be a much more traumatizing experience, because not only are you fighting to survive, fighting the elements for your life, but people are discriminating against you left and right because of how you look. So I'll put a link for that down in the underwear bar as well, and just check that out and save it, just because you never know when a bad storm's going to happen, and that thing has like a checklist of everything you should get together, and just make a little like Tupperware container full of all this stuff, so if something went down you could just grab it and go. So yeah, that is being short and hurricanes. Don't sweat being short. It's not that bad.
Dead from the neck up, I guess I'm stuck. We thought you hadn't even know exactly where do you get up? Is enough. I love you, but enough is enough. That stuff, there's no real reason.